Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey,
Hunting company, it's like a right-wing supplement, like
Come
hunting
on.
company and shit.
They got me with the e-cigarettes, man. The
Is-
BLU.
Oh wait, I didn't even
You
think
know what I'm
about
saying?
that.
I was like,
Yeah.
I went to go do my little website. They was like, nah,
You
we
get
got
any?
you locked.
You didn't get sued or nothing for that.
No.
That would suck. You hear about artists selling their names?
I should have tried to sue them, though.
You should. Do you
know
have
what
it
I mean?
copyrighted?
Nah, I didn't. That's why
Yeah.
I didn't.
But you know how like artists will sell their name, and then they like can't use their name anymore. Like once the label owns their name, have you heard of that
wow.
happening and shit?
Yeah,
It's
that
like-
does happen. I mean, I wouldn't. Damn.
I feel like if you lost your name, you probably are gonna give
That
up
sucks.
music.
Yeah, you gotta
know?
like restart. Like, what the fuck? I know you get like you can't use. Well, shit. Yeah, I never really heard of that actually. That's pretty crazy.
Weird. It's like I once saw. We were talking about my mom. My mom put me onto so much rap and shit. And I remember my mom and I went to go see Wyclef Jean once,
Huh?
and he couldn't play any of the original backing music. All of his songs have
What?
different beats now. He can sing the songs, but all the beats are
But
different.
he produced it as well as wrote
But
them.
he must not own them or something. So
Dang,
every
he signed
beat
like a
sound-
production deal or something that got him.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy, man. For like the OG songs, the OG hits.
All of them different beats.
Oh man,
All of them
dude.
different beats.
Dang, that sucks,
Isn't
man.
that
You know what I
fun?
mean? Nappy Heads remix, like what?
Yeah. You ever have any fuck shit happen to you? But I feel like you stay pretty independent.
I did a show and rocked over all different beats because I think my DJ forgot my songs or something. Like his computer crashed, something happened, so where I had to like just rock over instrumentals that he had. You know what I mean? Yeah, like and on the spot too. You know what I mean?
Is that hard to remember the lyrics over beats? I mean-
It is now. Like when I was younger, I didn't have as many raps, so it'd be easier. You know what I'm saying? But now, hell no, I'll be fucking up the whole show.
Yeah, bro. How many songs do you think, gun to your head, you could rap from start to finish of your own?
I will have like 3. I will have to, like, I rehearsed for like a month for a show. You know what I mean? Because I got so many raps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got I'm officially at 500 features.
500 features?
500 features, man. I'm trying to catch up to Snoop Dogg.
How many do you think he has?
Back in like 2016, I counted. I was at like 350 or something. And I counted his page on his Wikipedia. I got up to like 550 and then just fucking blacked out and shit. I was like, damn, this fool is out of here.
That's so you don't think there's like ever a stop to creation?
There can be. I mean, you know, there can be in different forms, but you can like transfer. Like Andre like transferred his creation into flute. You know what I mean? Like as opposed to just, you know what I mean, still rhyming. You know.
But he wasn't even like he wasn't like a prolific creator in the same way that I would say you are. Like you can turn out a lot of really quality stuff, you know?
Yeah, but he puts a lot into like each verse. You know what I mean? Like Andre is one of the best all time, my top 10 all time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That fool's out of here, you know.
You don't think you put that much into a verse?
I do, but I get it done. You know what I mean? I get it in, they throw it in front of me. It takes me an hour to write a 16. Don't clown me. You know what I mean? But for me right now, that's a great pace. I know I could just sit down and knock out a verse. You know what I mean? You give me an hour, some leisure time, I'll have that verse for you. You know what I mean?
If it takes longer, will you scrap it?
It probably comes out better if I take longer. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying with like the Andre situation. And you have it to where like when you write in one verse on a song as opposed to 3 verses on a song, being like a solo artist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got like 1.5 verse to worry about. You got to cram everything into a shorter amount of time. You know what I mean? Like me, I got that whole long space to create. You know what I mean?
That's so, because, you know, you hear people be like, so my dad's a musician, and he always would say the thing that, like, you have your whole life to write your first album, and then you have 6 months to write your second album.
Oh, shit. That's some deep shit, you know what I'm saying?
And he would always say that, and I was always like, damn, is your first, like, but I don't think it is. Do you think you get better as an artist the older you get, or is that?
It can be like, it could be like you get to, like, for me, it was like my first album, I had honed my sound for so many years. It took me so many years to hone that particular blues sound, you know what I mean, that I was comfortable with. And then right when I put it out, I was already ready to try something new. Mm-hmm. But I had already put years into that sound. So it was like, when you hear Crass, which is like my second album with Tarak, and we're like singing Paul McCartney songs and shit on there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could bleep that. But, you know what I mean? We like singing rock songs on there and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I hadn't honed that style. You know
I
hope
Paul McCartney watches this podcast.
Yeah, for real.
No, we'll bleep that. We'll bleep that. That's hilarious. So that's what sucks about creating, is it does feel like the more time you put into something, hopefully the better outcome. But also, you as an artist, you just kind of have to put shit out because your brain won't let you hold on to something for so long.
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes it's like, for me, I dump it out. If I got it, I put it out because, like, I don't want to lose it. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst part, when you have something great and then you forget it. You know what I mean?
Have you lost shit?
I've lost shit, man.
Yeah, I've lost like 5 podcasts.
Oh, yeah?
And I still think about them to this day.
My whole studio got robbed, man. All my masters, like...
Really?
Yeah, in 2015, I went under, man. They got me bad, you know what I mean?
What happened?
It's a long story, but I was moving my studio, and somebody boosted my whole U-Haul, man, which my whole studio was in. 10 years of investing, like 10 years of record collecting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a ill-ass Newman, 5K Newman mic, you know what I'm saying? My shit was like, I had my lab where I wanted it to be, man, you know what I mean? I would say, and then, boom, it just got snatched from me, you know?
What happened afterwards? Creatively, mentally, as an artist, what did that do to you?
The craziest thing about the situation is I was about to get into DJing and producing and quit rap. That's how much my studio was set up for. You know what I mean? Like, all my records, I was ready to produce and DJ. You know what I mean? Like, and my equipment, and I was going to leave rap alone. And then, boom, my studio goes missing. So all I got left is rap. You know what I mean? I don't have none of my tools. All I got is this talent that sent me to rap. You know what I mean? Which I was going to fucking put down. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a trip when I look back. It's like, was God telling me, you know what I mean? You need to keep rapping, or like.
Do you see that shit as divine intervention?
Kind of, because some of my most important raps were written after that situation. You know what I mean?
You were really gonna quit?
Yes.
Why?
Just because I was comfortable. I was comfortable where I was at, and I wanted to dive into producing. I was really into producing at the time. You know what I mean?
But you couldn't do both?
I could have, but I was a little over it. You know what I mean? I was like, I felt accomplished. You know what I mean? Like, I was working with Alchemist at the time. We were working on a record. Me and Madlib just put out a record, that record came out that year. You know what I mean? So it was like, I had some like huge. I just dropped an album with Knots a couple years before. You know what I mean? It was like, I was working with my idols, you know what I mean? I got a single with Pete Rock, single with 45 King, you know what I mean? I was like, dang, I could just kick back right now, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, though.
I was at that 10 album mark.
Yeah.
I was trying to
get what you mean,
classic, but at 10.
Doesn't that... It's kind of funny. As an artist, you do want to get to the top and then be able to take a step back. But probably people at that point just wanted you to keep going more and more.
Yeah, I think God did, man. Shit, I ain't left me out there, man. Jeez,
That's
you know.
You fuck with psychedelics at all?
I used to, but I laid off. You know what I mean?
What was your mushrooms?
Shrooms, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wasn't microdosing. I was
were
going to the
macro-
moon and shit.
You were going hero
Fucking up a
doses and shit.
pizza, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you were going
Yeah, we was
ham.
going hard, you know what I'm saying?
Craziest trip you ever had? You remember it?
All my shroom trips was the craziest trip. It was like the same high every time, just like 8 hours of fucking like just out of here, you know?
Do DMT.
DMT, nah, I haven't tried it, man. You fuck with it?
I've done it a few times.
Oh,
I
yeah?
started this podcast off a DMT trip. Not
Ooh,
off of it, but
what?
the idea came to me when I was like off a DMT trip. Yeah.
Huh.
It just, all right, was there a moment in your life where you took yourself seriously and you were like, there is no turning back?
After I got robbed, man. You know, I was like, all I got is this rap shit. You know what I mean?
But I mean before you were anything. Before you were anything. When you
yeah,
were, when
yeah.
you were
I dropped
nobody,
out of
when
school. I dropped out of school to rap. You know what I mean? Out of high school. You know what I mean? Like Kanye's first album, College Dropout, Below the Heavens could have been called High School Dropout. You know what I mean? Like that's what it sounded like to me. You know what I mean? But it's like I dropped out on some like I broke my ankle. I was trying to be a pro ball player. You know what I'm saying? Broke my ankle dunking before my first game. Last season, 12th grade year, last season, my last chance. This is actually my first time being able to play on the team because of like grades, being new to the school, and grades. I was new to the school. Yeah, my first year I was at some other school. They had me on the bench. But anyways, 12th grade year, coach is like, I'm going to get a team to you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. And before the first game, bro, the last scrimmage before the first game, I come down and dunk on my center for the 4th or 5th time in the scrimmage. This is my first time just eating up the gym on the dunks. I couldn't believe I was, and my center was big. You know what I mean? I was 6'1" at the time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm eating them up because I'm like, yo, I got to make this fool hard. You know what I mean? So we could like, you know what I mean? Like, fool's going to be bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? So that 4th dunk, I came down and yammed on him, and he just fucking shut down. Under the rim, he just stopped and put his head down, and I'm hanging on the rim. I'm like, yo, dude, move, you know?
Yeah.
This fool doesn't move, you know what I mean? So I push off the backboard, fucking landed on my ankle, shattered my shit in 7 places, you know what I mean? My ankle shattered in 7 places, and after that, I dropped out of school. You know what I mean? I was like, it's just rap or bust. You know what I mean?
Bro, you got hella divine intervention.
That's some fucked up, 2 fucked up divine interventions right there. I gotta watch it. Like, boo, time is up, bro.
Nah, every time it's like, nah, we're giving you your path.
No,
Like,
yeah, huh?
So you broke your ankle and then you were like, I'm gonna make music because I can't ball anymore?
Yeah, exactly.
And you started all right, just stick.
I had 4 classes left, so I wasn't on no dumb shit. I had 4 classes left for my last semester. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I broke my shit. The homies was getting killed, you know what I mean, at the time, you know what I'm saying? Me and my pops was going through shit. I was like, it was a bunch of shit that hit the fan, you know what I mean? And I was like, all I got is this rap shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All you need is for people to understand you.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's what creating is.
I
When you
mean,
first create, you just
yeah,
want
yeah.
people to understand who you are.
I mean, in a way, you want them to, understand you. Exactly, especially when you're writing a rap. You know what I mean? You want them to understand everything you're saying. You know what I mean?
And then you get to this point where you've worked with all the people you thought you wanted to work with. And you hit the top, and you're like, I'm understood. I don't need this shit anymore.
I felt like I told a full story.
Yeah.
Trying to end at 10 albums and be like, you know, this is my
On
this
your
is
Quentin
me.
Tarantino shit.
Yeah, some, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But then you were brought back in.
And I was brought back in.
Does
Last
it feel
year.
like a whole different story, or do you feel like you're on your same story that when you broke your ankle?
It's the same story. It's my rap story. You know what I mean? That's the rap journey, you know. But last year, bro, I wrote 6 albums and recorded 6 albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I was looking back at
I've
that.
never been working at the pace I am with the raps that I am now. You know what I mean? So, like, we just dropped 2. It's already, we in May. We dropped 2 projects this year. We about to drop our 3rd one in a couple months. Me and Evidence about to drop a new album, or our first album, you know what I mean?
That's hard.
Shout out to Evidence, you know what I mean? Y'all check out for that, man, in this summer, you know what I mean?
Oh, this summer?
Yep,
Shout out to
yep.
Evidence. He was.
Hell
we
yeah.
were just DMing back and forth.
Oh,
on
dope.
Instagram. Yeah, so maybe you'll see a collab sometime.
Come on, man, let's do it.
That's do you feel like that pace is what you need to do, or do you feel like that's what you need to do to stay like what an artist needs to do to stay relevant, or is that what you do to keep your mind at peace?
I do it because it's a necessity, man. This is all I got, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so I'm just rhyming my ass off, you know what I mean? Trying to get my house paid off, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know?
A necessity. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Do you think that the necessity makes you create?
But see, I'm not like chasing the money.
Not so funny. I hope you don't take
like
that
it's
offense.
it pays my bills, but I'm not like chasing like the big buck. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like go commercial to like, okay, this is all about the money. You know what I mean? Like I'm on some underground shit. You know what I mean? Like,
do you get why artists do that?
Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Why not take a $6 million deal? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I did. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I had that deal still. You know what I mean? Like, I signed to Warner Brothers in 2009, shortly after Below the Heavens, and I was ready to take that step, man. You know, I signed a 3-movie, 3-album deal with them. You know what I mean?
3 movie?
3 movie.
Like acting and shit?
Acting and shit. I was gonna direct them and act in them. You know what I mean? It was gonna be some like Purple Rain shit, my first shit. You know what I mean?
You had a whole plan?
Yeah, that was my York album. You know what I mean? We had a whole movie for it. You know what I mean? Had some heavyweights behind it. Khalil Joseph, who shot Beyonce's Lemonade and Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City films. He was going to shoot it. You know what I mean? We had some heavy hitters lined up for it, and the whole situation just fell through with Warner Brothers, man. You know?
Can I ask how?
Yeah, the A&Rs got fired, you know. Then actually artists started, you know, leaving the label. I didn't understand why. A&Rs got fired. All my A&Rs are gone. Get new A&Rs. Then the presidents got fired, and we got new presidents, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then the whole label gets bought out. You know what I mean? Some Russians come in and buy the whole Warner Brothers records, you know? Each time this happens, the label goes down for like 3 to 6 months. You get the A&Rs, this shit takes forever, bro. You know what I mean? So I remember coming back to the office one day and I was like, yo, checking in on my album, you know, blah, blah. And at the front desk, they was like, who are you? I was like, I'm Blue, you know, whatever. No. Oh, John Barnes, you know. Nah, I'm here to see such and such. Nah, we don't know who you are, man. I said, what? So it was cold-blooded, and that happened like within months of them moving into after buying the label. You know what I mean? Now, I didn't have the money at the time I didn't know what was going on. I thought I went back and started hollering at the people who signed me. Let me call up the homies. And they was like, yeah, we got fired. Everybody got fired, so you know, Warner Brothers. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm still on this motherfucker, though. Like, what's good, you know? Yeah. By the way, y'all still got that contract on me, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot me that $6 million, dog.
They still got the.
I mean, that was the end of the situation. They just told me they didn't know who I was, but
Wait, that was it?
yeah, but
That's your last contract?
I signed a $6 million contract. You know.
Wait. That's the last time you've had any contact with anyone at the label.
At the label, actually. Yes, back in 2011, you know.
And you were signed to them.
I was signed to them, but everybody who signed me was fired.
And I don't mean to be like, but you're blue. Like, that's fucked.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
You
I've
know,
heard some fuck stories of people like the A&Rs get fired and then the new people don't care that much about your music, so they push it off. I've never heard you went in, they didn't say, and then just.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It was a beautiful situation
there.
What
year was that?
2011. I had
I
had my own label deal. I had a label deal for New World Color. That's when I started New World Color. You know, I had a label deal, I had a movie deal, and I had the artist deal. I was in a great situation. You know what I mean?
And you never heard anything. I don't mean to keep asking this, but like.
No, I've never heard anything from them. You know? They told me they didn't know who I was. And I was just so shook. I went back and talked to everybody who signed me, and they was like, yeah, we fired, so it's nothing we could do. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, shit. I need to pay my lawyer. My lawyer is like, he doing the big dudes, you know what I mean? Like Common, Ludacris, he, you know what I mean? Looking out for them. I'm broke right now. Like, yo, damn, I can't pay this fool right now to figure this situation out. You know what I'm saying?
People are.
So I dropped Jesus, like on some independent shit. And I just started releasing music independently on New World Color. You know what I mean?
That's so fucked. And I'm sorry, bro. I can see why you wanted to give up the rap shit.
I mean,
because you grinded for 4 years to get to that shit. You're just like,
yeah.
Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, serious, man. And I was, you know, by that time I was on some DJ and producing shit. You know what I mean? Just like wasn't really stepping in the limelight like that. You know what I mean? I never really have been. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was really playing the back seat. You know what I'm saying?
Of course you are. But are you, like, how do you look back at that? Do you think about that time a lot? Do you?
Nah. I've had so many great experiences in rap. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I dropped out of high school and rap was able to keep me where I am today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different journey. I can't depend on those fools to, you know what I mean, pay my bills for me if they not, you know?
Yeah. The whole reason I even asked any of that shit in the beginning is because you were like, I want to be like Snoop Dogg with the features.
Yeah,
I feel like Snoop Dogg's the like king of the like label. I don't think there's anyone more like business than Snoop.
Yeah. Come on, and he has the most features?
But
like he got more features than everybody. I checked.
This is gonna sound disrespectful, and I don't even mean to because he's a legend. But it's like you can see that he chose the business over the music.
Who, Snoop?
Yeah.
I mean, you can say the same for Ice Cube, but they
100%
they put so much. You can say the same for Dre. You know what I mean? Like as far as his input, you know what I mean, in the lately, you know, musically, you know.
I feel like Dre's not in the limelight as much as Ice Cube and Snoop are.
Yeah, but they are also businessmen in other aspects more than they are rappers, I would say. I see Ice Cube more at the big three than I see him doing videos. You know what I mean?
Wait, who's your big three? Oh, you mean big three his?
No, the league.
Ice Cube's in your big three?
He is. Ice Cube is my second favorite, is number 2, bro.
I mean,
KRS-One, Ice Cube, Nas.
That's your big three?
That's my big three.
When I was 4 years old, I knew every word to The Predator. That was all my dad would play.
Oh, what?
Like a baby, yeah.
Fuck magazine and the editor. Here comes the Predator.
Wicked was my favorite song.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Wicked. Come on.
It's so funny being like, because I'm 26, so looking back, like, people look at that as his, like, commercial album.
That's
Not his
when
commercial album,
some
but,
people
like,
say that's when he started getting commercial. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
to me, it was
he
like,
still
that's the
had so much
craziest
heat on
shit.
there. Yeah, he had so much heat on the Predator album, man. I think Muggs was getting busy on that album.
Yeah.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Did you think going back to those times that your career was on the trajectory of a business instead of an artist?
Yeah. With Warner Brothers, we set up a great situation. I started a label because I had a label deal with them.
Who was going to be on your label?
Everybody who was producing on the York album. Flying Lotus, Knowledge. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get records with Daedalus, Madlib. I was trying to bring them through the Warner Brothers channel. You know what I mean? Sam I Am, DiBiase, blah, blah, you know? Hip hop was my A&R at the time. So, like, hip hop was A&R Jay-Z's first, all of his albums, and Kanye, all of Kanye's albums. So, he's like A&R on my joint, you know? And he's like, what's up with a Kanye beat? You know what I mean? I was like, man, that's my whole budget right there, you know? I was like trying to get up with them on the second album, you know. He's like, what's up with Timberland? You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, what?
Yeah.
You know, but we had a great sound. The LA beat scene was killing it at the time. You know what I mean? I thought they had the most progressive sound, you know what I'm saying? So I was happy to roll with the homies, you know. And they were down for it, you know. Everybody was down for it. And it was going to go down, man. The business was set up real nice at that situation. And I remember when I signed to the label, the biggest tour I had ever done was a 30-date tour. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I signed to the label, and they're like, yo, you trying to hop on a Warp Tour? I was like, yeah, what's good with it? It's 205 dates. I'm like, that's more than half the year. You know what I mean? Like, you just gone. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hell yeah. I said, hell yeah.
Our audience is not the...
No, I had the band. We had the band set up. We was about to rip it, bro.
Cool?
I didn't end up going on the tour, man. Like
you
the
know,
whole...
You know what Warped Tour is. It's like...
Nah.
It's like... It's Screamo shit.
Nah, I heard it's a lot of rock bands.
Screamo. It's all like Van Screamo shit.
Huh.
It's not like cool. It's just funny to hear you on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. We was going to rock the shit out of that, man.
Bands that are named like, I don't know. Like a real band name is like A Day to Remember. But like they have band names like A Bear Is My Father. Just dumb shit. I hate it.
What?
Like Hot Topic shit.
How do you get 200 dates, though? And cake?
Because it's all white trash.
And it's like, how many people perform on a Warped Tour? Yeah. You actually get paid for that shit, bro.
Yeah. Because it's all fucking... Bro. Bro, you know how many trailer parks there are in America? That's how you get.
Come on.
All go to Van's Warped Tour, bro. They sell out arenas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking a lot of shit. But my dad was a death metal drummer, and he always like looked down on like screamo shit.
What is screamo, bro? It's a genre?
Yeah, it's a genre. It's like, you know, the white.
I never even heard of that, bro.
The gauges and the hair over their eyes and
okay.
Like not like cool metal.
Yeah. What?
But like the
the pop metal.
Yeah, like the cutting yourself and being all sad about your high school girlfriend.
Oh man.
Type shit.
What? That's a lot of metal right there, bro.
But like, you know, like, you know.
Yeah. It's always over a girl, man.
How much art is created over some chick
who
man. Literally is just living her life?
Yes, sis.
She doesn't give a fuck, bro.
Oh, man.
I always think about that. My exes probably do hate what I'm doing.
Huh.
Being in the public eye. Because you could be like, I dated Steve. And then, like, cool, Steve does whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, imagine one of your exes starts dating someone, and they just happen to be a big fan of you.
Right.
That would fucking suck.
That would suck, man. I've been in a lot of crazy dating situations, so...
Have you?
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't mean to bring up a sore topic.
You never know.
With your
you know what I mean?
What type of crazy shit are you getting into?
Nah, man. That was my younger days. That was before I became a DJ, you know what I mean?
You're DJing and producing now and all that?
No, I'm not at all. I'm just rapping. I was bullshit.
I didn't know if after all those years of like you losing your shit, you finally got back to a point. Where
No, I just did 6 rap albums last year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You
Shout
know?
out Real Bad Man. I love the one you did.
No, not put out. I wrote and recorded. You know, last year we
really?
last year we put out
like 4 or 5, right?
No. Last year we put out Real Bad Man and we put out Africa at the end of the year.
Only the 2.
Those were the only 2.
How many have you put out this year?
2.
Okay, all right.
Royal Blue and Out of the Blue with Shafiq Hussein and Royal.
Okay, yeah. So you have 6.
That I just recorded last year that aren't out. I'm sitting on 12 unreleased albums.
Are all of them going to be released?
I'm sitting on 12 that I plan on releasing. We got another one dropping.
Do you ever make an album and then just scratch it completely?
Sometimes, you know what I mean? But we put so much into an album that, like, most times we ended up keeping it, you know?
Yeah.
Me and Exile have, like, 3 shelved albums.
Really?
Yeah, we got a trap album we never put out. We did
Why aren't you I would love to hear you guys on it.
You know what I mean? Like,
trap album.
I love the album. You got to hit up Exile. I love it. I'll say drop it. But no, Exile likes to keep our sound, like, you know, traditional, you know what I mean, to what we are, you know what I'm saying? But nah, like, we got a trap album, and 2 other albums that we're just sitting on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did an album called John 1034, you know what I mean, on some deep shit. Exile was like, this shit is too deep, dog.
Too deep?
Yeah, he was like, this is too deep.
You
it was
went
like
too far both ways. You're like,
yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah.
But we're working on a new album that's gonna be dropping soon as well. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like your fans have like do you feel like they should know what you've been through as an artist, like to understand?
I tell them in my music. You know what I mean? If they listen to me, they feel what I'm going through. You know what I mean? That's who it matters to. You know what I'm saying? So like, they feel me. You know what I mean? It's there. You know what I'm saying? I talked about like blowing the niggas up in a house and shooting up they cribs and shit, you know, after they robbed me. I didn't do none of that shit, but that's how I felt about that shit. You know, so I just put it on the record how I felt it, you know?
But I mean, okay, you probably get a lot of DMs like, oh, I would love for you to work with such and such or do this and this.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, especially sitting down and talking to you right now, and I'm such an outsider, it's like, I don't think people really understand what happens to be able to create and publicly put out.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Man, it's
like from your whole journey, it's like people don't know
if
that.
If it's for you, like, you step right into it. You know what I mean? Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Like, if it's for you, you already know, man. You know what I mean? It's if you want to take upon your job or not. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, some people has just been rocking in front. I've been rocking in front of people like in high school. We had it cracking. You know what I mean? Like rocking shows. You know what I mean? At the cafes, like, you know what I'm saying? In high school, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we stepped out doing shows. It's been doing the same shit for 20 plus years. You know?
Does that make sense when you go back to high school? Do you see you now?
Yeah, definitely.
Does that kid see
same
you?
Dude, same OG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Same me. Just like, you know, I was just freestyling then. I wasn't even, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just off the top, you know?
Are you a nerd about anything?
Yeah, 4 things.
That's
how you know I'm a nerd. 5, because lists, and I make a lot of lists.
You're a list nerd?
Yeah, I'm a list nerd, you know what I mean? Hip-hop, history, comic books, and basketball. You know what I mean?
Okay. What history?
World history, human history, you know what I mean?
Like where we came from?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. How
What do
long the planet's been around, you know what I mean? Like, you know, how, you know, we used to be one continent, you know what I mean? Back to Pangea, you know what I mean? Gondwana, all that shit. And before that and after that, and kingdoms and money, where money came from and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just world history, man.
Where do you think we came from?
We came from apes, bro. And the earth is round. The earth is round.
I have a friend who's a flat earther.
Yeah?
But
Oh,
I
shit.
can't talk, like I can't argue with him.
Huh.
I don't even know if he really believes it.
Man, for a minute, I felt like more people believed the earth was flat than round for a second.
I think people just want to go against that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They just want to be a hipster.
They went hard. I got scared for a
Flat
second. That's
earthers
what
are
was
the new
shit.
hipsters.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe in aliens?
I believe we will become the first aliens.
So you don't think anyone's ever visited us?
I think we're alone in the universe.
I kind of agree with you.
You know, and
I kind of agree with you.
It's very fragile. It's very fragile here.
Yeah.
You know, it's very fragile.
You think
like,
we're gonna last long enough to be able to travel through space?
I look at it like the dinosaurs were here 160 million years. We've been here 6 million years, you know? So I look at us becoming the size of dinosaurs, you know what I mean? Definitely space travel and exploring other planets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely by that time, you know, 160 million years, you know what I'm saying?
You think America's over?
Over?
Like as an idea? Not even as an idea. Like, do you think this empire's over?
I think history is starting over. I think after the 1900s, I feel like that 9 was like the maximum, and at 2000s, the whole world was like everything had been accumulated and given to you. You know what I mean? So like now we got everything. You know what I'm saying? Starting at the 2000s, and I know we 20 years into it and shit, but
we're kind of dumber now.
Oh man, it's sad.
Having knowledge makes you dumber in a weird way.
Having
infinite
to know
knowledge.
is to know you know nothing at all, you know? So maybe that's fucking people up.
But like you can literally know anything, so there's no reason to know anything.
No,
like,
yeah.
You can Google anything, so there's no reason to like learn.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause like,
then
you don't emotionally.
But you do learn when you Google. Hopefully, you know what I mean. I mean, if not, you Google that shit again, and at some point it'll stick. You know. Did I smoke that second joint?
No,
there it is. I was like, damn, hold up.
Do you think weed helps your memory or hurts your memory?
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't even have a memory. Oh man. That shit is awful.
What type of comic books are you a nerd for?
X-Men.
X-Men?
I want to say Marvel, but I'm just in the X-Men.
Why?
That's all I used to collect, you know. And then recently I got the whole collection. You know what I mean? From 63 to 96, I got all the issues.
How many is that?
It's like all the omnibuses. You know what I mean? The big books with like 100 issues in them.
You gotta take one of those, like, you know, the money phone pics?
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, man.
All the X-Men
what
comics.
the fuck? Come on, man.
I'm a One Piece. I was just in Little Tokyo going through all the anime stores and shit.
Oh, word?
Buying, like, the action figures and
yeah,
shit.
did you see that new Drake and Kendrick anime?
No.
Oh,
There's
shit.
a Drake and Kendrick anime?
Hold on, let me show you this shit.
How do you feel? What do you feel about that whole shit?
I feel like that shit was awesome, bro.
I haven't seen that shit.
This shit is hilarious, fool.
You thought it was awesome?
Yeah. I think aside from like Drake's like security guard getting shot and shit like that, and you know, I think that's that just bullshit like lingering from it, but you know, really is they both competed well to me. Like if I was going to listen to Drake battle Kendrick, I want to hear Drake going off. I put it on. I hear Drake going off. I don't hear him singing and shit. I hear him going in. So I'm like, oh, fuck with this. If I'm about to put on Kendrick going at Drake, you know what I'm saying? I gotta hear him going off. I put it on. This nigga is going off. You know what I mean? Like as far as the skill of it, that shit is amazing.
Did you think it was planned?
Nah.
Do you think it was personal?
I think it was less personal. Nah. I don't think it was too personal. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think Drake is a pedophile, and I don't think Kendrick hit his girl.
Yeah.
Let's say something that'll get people
exactly.
talking. They both made a lot of money off of those songs.
Oh man, I was about to look that shit up. How many streams they got, man?
Oh, the first day, Meet the Grams did like 11 million or something.
What?
Shit.
First day?
First day.
Damn.
That's some real shit. My phone's being used right now. I can't even look it up. But yeah, no, that shit went crazy. Who do you think won?
Kendrick got the edge on him. Yup, got the LA hat too. So, you can call me biased.
Is it biased?
You can call me biased, but
You know what has been stuck in my head and I can't get it out of my head? Is that DJ? You seen the video of the DJ saying certified pedophile at the party?
Nah, oh my gosh,
and
what?
He's playing the song, and he like turns it on.
They saying some wild shit like it's normal to say to each other. I'm like, damn.
Fucking brunch. I'm like,
you got Drake singing it rapping in his sexy voice, talking about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some wild shit.
About AI. I'm covering all the hot topics.
Yeah, you are. I think it's crazy that
you brought up the Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Back on the tape.
Okay. The anime. Yeah,
Oh, the anime. Okay.
Yeah.
We can go back to anime.
Yeah, right. Let's do that.
Let's do that. Buying action figures like a fucking nerd.
Huh? Oh, word. What'd you get?
I got. Do you know One Piece at all?
Nah.
There's like a little reindeer guy.
Oh, okay.
He's buying plastic.
Huh.
And then they always make the female ones hella horny.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah. And then the dude at the desk is like, this motherfucker's jerking off to plastic. Like,
yeah. Oh, my God. What the fuck? They doing some wild shit with the plastic out there.
Do you collect like X-Men action figures and shit or just the comics?
Just the comics. I like the stories. I like how well it's written. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fan of the...
Who's your favorite?
X-Men? Magneto. That fool's the illest.
Who's your big three?
In comics?
Big three X-Men.
Oh, X-Men. Oh, shit. Nightcrawler, Magneto, and probably Cable.
Who's Cable?
Cyclops' son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. Do you like the movies?
I like the MCU. The MCU is cracking. You know what I mean?
Would you still make movies?
I'm actually hoping to shoot my first film next year.
What's it about? Or what is it?
I'm not going to spill that.
Right.
But I do plan on shooting my first joint next year.
You're writing it?
Yes, writing and directing.
Sick.
Yeah.
Would you do the music too?
No. Definitely outsource for the score. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Get some OGs in there.
Why don't you like DC?
I just came up on X-Men. You know what I mean? Right when I got into comics, it was X-Men issue 3 in 92 or something. You know what I mean? So once I got that X-Men issue 3, they was like, oh, did you peep X-Men issue 1? You know what I mean? Which was like, I think it was 91 or something. And that was the biggest selling comic book of all time. You know what I mean? X-Men issue 1. So I got into comics a couple issues after that shit. You know what I mean? So naturally, that became my whole shit. You know?
Are you like a movie buff?
Yeah, I would consider myself so in a sense.
You go to the theater?
Rarely. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a picky movie watcher. You know what I mean? I like a lot of old films. If they play like Godard in the cinemas more, I'll definitely be out watching some old shit. You know what I mean?
You seen Civil War?
Nah.
That's worth seeing.
Oh yeah, it's fire.
It's fire.
What?
Like, what if a civil war broke out in America right now?
Right now.
And it's not political. Like,
What is the war over?
They don't really say.
Oh
It's
shit.
about like the war photographers, so it's not
Huh.
really about politics. It's just kind of like showing you what would happen in America if a civil war broke out.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense. I took like 2 grams of mushrooms and went to see it, and I
Yeah.
thought it would be like an action movie.
Huh.
It was like a fucking.
It was some shit. It was some deep
heavy-
shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You ever make music on mushrooms? Any of your
Yeah.
albums?
I think I did, but I don't know how much I accomplished in the song, but I probably like got a verse done or something, but you on mushrooms, you doing like 20 things at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about the microdosing. I don't know about
No,
the
because then
microdosing.
you get all this knowledge and then you just lose it. Right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You're like, I understand fucking everything.
Oh
And,
shit, I think my food is here.
All right, and we're probably wrapping up soon. I don't know how long we've even been going. Is Mariella even still here?
Oh, good
got
looks.
the food?
Good looks.
Do you
Dang.
want to come pop on and say hi for a second?
Oh, what?
You're so she's not shy.
Shout out to Mariella. She
Shout
got the
out to
grub for me.
Mariella. She put this one together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank
With
you
the
for
amazing
putting-
art. You know what I mean?
One of the best artists. You don't have any pieces here. I wish I could show them. And you still don't want to come on camera?
Huh.
Damn. Well, thank you for doing this, man. This
Oh
was
man, I
awesome.
appreciate you
really
having me,
appreciate
man. This
you.
was hella fun, bro.
Yeah, this was hella fun.
Thank y'all for checking us out, man.
This has been Bucked Up.
Yeah. Hey,